Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about a book which completely took me by surprise, not recently but many years ago. And this book actually reminded me of a golden era of Urdu literature, and that is the classic Bano Qudsia Raja Gidh. I first read this book when I was doing my bachelor's for the first time, and then for the second time after 1 year because the first time I couldn't really grasp it. It was so complex, so I ended up reading it for the second time and then the third time, and that's when it finally started clicking it. The depth of it is why it's a masterpiece. At its core, the books deliver a powerful and often terrifying message about the moral decay, specifically how unstrained desire and the pursuit of forbidden relationship lead to spiritual sickness, symbolized by the consuming nature of vulture. It's kind of a depressing book, but honestly, every line of this book can be quoted. The book is divided into four parts, and the main theme of the story is determining the answer to a question or mystery: what causes madness in human beings? Each part has the title describing the reason. The first one, fruitless love, ishq la hasil. The second one, insatiable curiosity, la mutnahi tajassus. The third one, a lawful earnings. The fourth one, awareness of death. So if you're anything like me, you have probably stopped reading a modern Urdu novel. I was tired of the same old storyline, mostly in our dramas and in our novels as well. A rich boy falls in love with the impossibly pious girl and suddenly becomes a saint. You know the one. So our novels and dramas are mostly presenting this kind of stories, which is, I say, they are ignoring the complexity of real life. In Raja Gid, the story is centered around a complex love triangle that is written and handled with exceptional skill. First, we have Sammy. Her character is incredibly refreshing. She's bold, she's modern, and she's unapologetic about her feelings towards love. She doesn't hesitate to claim her love for Aftab and or even ask the direct questions that are completely taboo in our conservative society. And then there is Aftab. He represents a painful reality. He loves Sammy, but he is ultimately bound by his family status and traditional expectations. Deep down, he is the classic stereotype of a man who truly loves a woman but can't really trust a woman who is strong and open. It's ridiculous, but it's sad and it's true to life. And finally, there is Kayom, simple village boy who falls for the rich, modern Sammy, only to watch her obsess over Aftab. We also get the brilliant wisdom of Professor Sohail, which is really interesting because whose opinions and intellectual views tie the whole narrative together, the vulture metaphor. This isn't just a love story, it's more than a love story. This is where the whole book and whole novel truly shine. The author, I mean Bano Qudsia, often draws a phenomenal but disturbing sometimes a comparison between a modern man and a vulture. This is where the novel truly shines and earns its title, Raja Gidh. I won't spoil the underlying concept of this metaphor, but trust me, it's a brilliant social commentary that is unfortunately still very true today. Raja Gidh discusses incredibly delicate topics, things that are still considered taboo in our society. The sheer courage of Bano Qudsia to write this book, to tackle these subjects heads on, is why it's a classic. In short, the book warns that when you are continuously seek what is wrong or forbidden, it eventually corrupts your soul, your mind, leading to a self-destruction and generational decay. So, that's my honest review about Raja Gith. It's a challenging one, I know, but one that is absolutely worth the multiple trips. If you have already read about this book, tell me what do you think about this book in comments below. What do you think is the most disturbing aspect of this vulture metaphor? I want to know your biggest takeaway. Thank you so much.